Greetings everyone! In this quick tutorial, I'll show you how to create a transparent header in WordPress by using Royal Elementor add-ons, which is a free and most complete plugin when using Elementor Page Builder. So here I have a demo page just to show you what we will be building. As you can see, our header consists of few elements like navigation with a nice transitional hover animation, social media icons, a separate button for contact page, but it could be any other page of course, and a logo which links to the home page. And what's really important, our header will be fully responsive. So if you want to follow the steps of this tutorial, you need to install Elementor plugin as well as Royal Elementor add-ons. In this tutorial, I'll be using the free version, which comes with all the necessary features. Alright, to begin with, we need to go to Royal add-ons and click on Header and Footer. On this page, you will find two different sections, one for headers and one for footers. But in our case, we are concerned with header section, because that's exactly where we can create our header template. So click on Create Template, enter the name, I'll simply call it a header. You can call it whatever you want. And finally, we need to choose the location of our header. So let's click on Add Conditions, and by default it says entire site, and that's exactly what we want. We want our header to be displayed on every page of our site. If you are using a Pro version, there's also some other options available, like archives or singular, but we don't need those options for this tutorial. There's also an option to show this template on Elementor canvas page, and if that's what you prefer, you can just enable it. And finally, click on Save Conditions, and it will take us to the page where we can actually build our header. First things first, let's create the structure. I will choose the 4 columns, and our header consists of 4 different elements. Let's edit the first column. I'll give it the width of 20%. Second column will be 45%. That's where we put our navigation. Third column, let's make it 15%. And we don't need to edit the last column as the width will be applied automatically. Next step is to edit the header section itself. In height settings, let's choose min height and change the value to 100. And to simplify the process of building our header, let's give it a dark background. Go to Style, and in Background Type, choose Classic. And finally, I will apply some dark color, but only temporarily for sake of better contrast, because we are building a transparent header. And for sake of safety, let's go to Advanced and change the z-index to some large number. We are doing it to avoid any overlapping with other elements of our page. Okay, it's time to start building our navigation. So in Widgets list, let's scroll down to the bottom, and in Royal Add-ons, find the Nav menu widget, and simply drag and drop it to the second column. As you can see, it already shows the pages that we have in our menu, because I have already created it by using WordPress native menu editor. But if you have not created your menu yet, click on this link and it will take you to the editor's page. Let's start to customize the look of our navigation. First of all, I'd like to align it to the right. Next, go to Style, change the color to white. And in typography, I will change the font from Roboto to Poppins and make the weight normal. I also want to change the on-hover color. Right now it is more like purple, so let's click on Hover and replace both text and pointer colors. I will simply paste the colors that correspond to the rest of our theme. Okay, it's much better. Next step is to add the separate button for our contact page. So again, we need to find the button widget in our widgets list and drag and drop it to the 4th column of the section. I will change the default text to contact, and also let's replace the default link with our contact page link. Keep in mind that you need to know the exact link of the page. After that, go to Style and change the background color. I'll paste the same color again, and on hover, I'll choose the slightly darker color, so when we hover on with mouse, it will have this small transition effect. Alright, it's time to add some social media icons to our header. So drag and drop the icon widget go to icon library where you will find all kinds of icons. I will type Facebook and choose the first one. Then simply paste the Facebook link here. But in your case, it will be your Facebook page link, of course. Finally, in link options, let's check the Open in New window. To change the look of our icon, go to Style and set the primary color to white. I want the size to be 20 pixels and change the color on hover. So I'll paste the color code again. It looks much better. We also want to give it a margin of 20 pixels to the right. And change the positioning width from default to inline. We are doing it because we want to put the social media icons next to each other. So to speed up things, right-click on Facebook icon and choose Duplicate. This way, we only have to change a few settings. First of all, let's go and choose another icon. This time, let it be Twitter. Click on Insert and change the link from your Facebook page to Twitter. Let's go to Style again and choose a slightly different color on hover. And the last step is to edit the icons column itself and set the horizontal align to center. We have only one element left to add to our header, and it is the site logo, of course. So let's click inside of the column, scroll down to the very bottom of the royal widgets, and drag and drop the logo into our first section. First of all, we need to choose the image. I have already uploaded my logo in the media files. So let's insert it. And the great thing with this widget is that it allows you to upload multiple versions of the logo, like a Retina or mobile version. So let's click on Retina image. I've also prepared a Retina version of the logo. And finally, let's choose the mobile version too for small screen devices. Insert it and we are ready to finalize the look of it. I want to get rid of the logo title, so let's set site title to none. I also want to change the alignment to center. And if you want your logo to redirect to your site homepage, leave the logo URL to default. But if for some reason you don't want it, just click on Disable Link on Front Page. After that, let's go to Style and set the width to 100. Right now, it's just too large. Now let's get rid of the border by setting border type to none. Our header looks quite good right now, but we are not done yet. There are still few tweaks that need to be done to make it look great on mobile and tablet devices. First of all, we need to activate responsive mode to check how it looks on smaller screens. As you can see, our menu does not look great on tablet mode, and few changes are also needed for mobile version. So let's go back to tablet mode, and in Content section, find the mobile menu settings. First of all, we need to set the Show On option to tablet, because I want to display mobile menu on screens smaller than 20-25 pixels. After that, let's set the Toggle Align to left on tablet mode, but on mobile mode it should be centered. Let me go back to tablet, and in Style, let's find the toggle button settings. Set the color to white. And on hover, I will paste our theme color again. I think it looks much better. Next, let's go to mobile menu. As you can see, we need to change the background color on hover, or focus as it is called here. So let's open the color palette and paste the color code one more time. Finally, we have the consistency that we were looking for, both for tablet and mobile versions of our header. Now we can go back to the desktop mode and preview the header that we've built by using Royal Elementor add-ons plugin. As you can see, it looks exactly as expected. But let's don't forget that our goal was to make the header transparent. So one more time, I will edit the section and in Styles, simply get rid of background color by clicking on the small button. And the background is gone. Let's update the changes. Go back to the dashboard and visit our site. And here we go. It looks great. It's transparent and it's fully responsive. So if you want to learn more about this plugin, please go to the royalelementoraddons.com, where you can download the free version, upgrade to Pro, or get support from our team. To see more tutorials like this, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.